In this video, you'll learn how to convert a stroke into an editable outline in Adobe Illustrator and then customize it like any other shape. This is a really useful technique when you want more control over the appearance of lines, borders, or any stroked artwork in your design. Let's start by selecting the stroked object you want to convert. Make sure you have the selection tool active. This is the black arrow at the top of the tools panel, and it's the main tool you use to select whole objects. With the selection tool chosen, move your cursor over the line or shape that has a stroke applied to it and click once. You should see the bounding box appear around it, confirming that the object is selected. It's important that you're selecting the stroked object itself, not just clicking an empty space near it, so look for that highlight to be sure. Once your stroked object is selected, you're ready to convert that stroke into an outline. Go up to the top menu bar and choose Object, then hover over Path and click on Outline Stroke. As soon as you do this, Illustrator transforms your stroke from a simple line into a filled shape. Instead of just a path with a stroke weight, you now have a closed path that represents the thickness of the stroke as an actual shape. Visually, this might look almost the same at first, but under the hood it's very different. Previously, you were dealing with a path that had a stroke setting applied to it, like a 5-point or 10-point line. After using outline stroke, that thickness is baked into the shape itself. The stroke becomes a filled object, which means you can treat it just like any other vector shape in your document. Now that your stroke is outlined, you can start editing the outline directly. Switch to the Direct Selection tool, which is the white arrow in the Tools panel. This tool lets you work with individual anchor points and segments rather than moving the entire object at once. Click on the outline shape with the Direct Selection tool, and you'll see all the anchor points that define the new shape. You can click on any single anchor point to select it and drag it to a new position to tweak the contour of your outline. If you see direction handles, you can adjust those to fine-tune curves and smooth out corners. You can also drag over multiple points to move whole sections of the outline at the same time. This gives you a level of precision that isn't possible when the object is just a regular stroke. Because your stroke is now a filled shape, you can apply fills, gradients, and additional transformations to it. Instead of only changing the stroke color or weight, you can open the color panel or the swatches panel and choose a fill color for the shape. You can apply a gradient to create depth or dimension and adjust its angle or position using the gradient tool. You can also scale, rotate, reflect, or distort the outline shape using the transform tools or the free transform tool, just like you would with any other vector object. By converting strokes to outlines, you unlock much more creative control over your lines and borders, making them fully editable shapes that respond to all of Illustrator's powerful tools and effects.